Hello students, Statistics Part 1 Chapter 2, that is Linear Correlation. Linear correlation, in last video lecture we take a practice sum of Karl Pearson's method. As you all aware, in linear correlation chapter there are three different methods we have to study. The first is scatter diagram method. The second is method of Karl Pearson's, and the third is Professor Spearman's rate correlation method. In the Karl Pearson method, we have different formulas and different applications are also there of that particular formula. Like if the x bar and y bar students are integer, not in fraction, not in point, then we have to apply the Karl Pearson's formula of r is equals to sigma x minus x bar into y minus y bar upon into under root sigma x minus x bar the whole square into second under root sigma y minus y bar the whole square, when the x bar and y bar are integer. The another method, that is xy method, when the digits are small means less than 13, the square is easy, the multiplication is also easy. Then we have to apply the xy method, and the formula of that xy method is r is equals to n sigma xy minus sigma x into sigma y upon into under root n sigma x square minus sigma x the whole square into second under root n sigma y square minus sigma y the whole square. Another and third method of Karl Pearson is UV method or shortcut method. When the digits are too much big, 5,000, 10,000, 12,000, such big digits are there. Or sometimes they given the question in the point like 0.8000, 0.7500, 0.6500, and the x bar and y bar are also given in the fraction, not in integer mode. It is in the fraction mode. Then students, we have to apply the UV method. The another name of that UV method is shortcut method also. And remember students, whatever method you apply, whether it is x minus x bar method, whether it is xy method, or you can apply the UV method, answer of correlation coefficient, that is r, always comes same by any of the method. So even in one sum, instead of x minus x bar method, if you apply the xy method, then also you get the same answer. If in any sum, in place of xy method, if you apply the UV method, then also answer you get is the same answer. So this is the good news for you all. Now let's move on the today's sum. Today we take open your textbook students, and textbook page number 83. Page number 83, sum number 1, exercise 2.2 is there. And we take today sum number 1 of exercise 2.2, page number 83. Here is the sum. From the following information obtained from a sample of 7 families of a society regarding height of father in centimeters and height of his adult son in centimeters, calculate the correlation coefficient. Students, here they provide two variables to us. One variable is height of father. We call height of father as a x. In centimeter it is provided. And the another variable is height of son, which we denote by the y. Both are provided in the centimeters. Now, height of father is 170, 169, 168, 167, 166, 165 and 164. And height of son is 172, 168, 170, 168, 165, 167 and 166. Now first of all students, we do the total of column of x and y. So here is the total of the column of x is 1169, that is 1169, and total of the column of y is 1176, that is 1176. Now after doing the total, we have to find the value of x bar and y bar. Here it is, the formula for x bar is sigma x upon n, and formula of y bar is sigma y upon n. Now x bar is 1169 upon n, that is number of pairs is 7. So the answer is 167. 1169 divided by 7, the answer is 167. For y bar, it is sigma y upon n. The total of y, that is sigma y, is 1176 divided by n, that is number of pairs is 7, so 168. Now students, observe here, value of both, that is x bar and y bar, both values are in integer, not in fraction, not in point. When both the values, that is x bar and y bar, are in integer, not in fraction, as we all aware, we have to apply the method of x minus x bar and y minus y bar. Now, two columns they provided us, that is x and y. For this method, we have to prepare additional 5 columns. When x bar and y bar integer, x minus x bar method, remember students, additional 5 columns we have to prepare. The first column is x minus x bar. The second column is y minus y bar. The third column is x minus x bar into y minus y bar. The fourth column is x minus x bar square, and the fifth column is y minus y bar square. Now let's do the calculation. See, here it is. From all the values of x, we have to deduct the x bar. 170, first value of x, minus x bar, 167, that is 3. 169 minus 167, the answer is 2. 168 minus 167 is 1. 167 minus 167, it is 0. 166 minus 167, it is minus 1. 165 minus 167, it is minus 2. And 164 minus 167, it is minus 3. After that, y minus y bar. From all the values of y, we have to subtract y bar. In x minus x bar, from all the values of x, we subtract x bar. In y minus y bar, from all the values of y, we have to subtract the value of y bar. Here it is 172 minus 168, that is 4. 168 minus 168, that is 0. 170 minus 168, that is 2. 168 minus 168, 0. 165 minus 168, so minus 3. 167 minus 168, that is minus 1. 166 minus 162, that is minus 2. Remember students, the answer of x minus x bar and y minus y bar is always 0. As we studied in standard 11, that the deviations taken from mean is always 0. So here the answer of x minus x bar is 0 and the answer of y minus y bar is also 0. If it is not 0, then we have to think twice whether we have done any mistake or not. After preparing these 2 columns, additional 3 columns still we have to prepare, that is x minus x bar into y minus y bar. x minus x bar square and y minus y bar square. Now x minus x bar into y minus y bar means multiplication of both column. X minus x bar multiplied with y minus y bar. 3 into 4, 12. 2 into 0, 0. 1 into 2, 2. 0 into 0, 0. Minus 1 into minus 3, 3. Minus 2 into minus 1, 2. Minus 3 into minus 2, 6. As we all know the basic rule of mathematics, minus minus plus, plus plus plus, minus plus minus and plus minus minus. Here we do the total of plus plus and minus minus. Fortunately here all the digits are in plus sign. So 12 plus 2, that is 14, 14 and 3, 17, 17 and 2, 19, 19 plus 6, that is 25. Now x minus x bar square. Here we have to do the square of this column. X minus x bar square. The square of 3 is 9, square of 2 is 4, square of 1 is 1, square of 0 is 0, square of minus 1 is 1, square of minus 2 is 4, square of minus 3 is 9. And y minus y bar square. Here it is, the square of 4 is 16, square of 0 is 0, square of 2 is 4, square of 0 is 0, square of minus 3 is 9, square of minus 1 is 1, square of minus 2 is 4, and then at last we have to do the total of x minus x bar square and total of y minus y bar square. The total of x minus x bar into y minus y bar column is called sigma x minus x bar into y minus y bar. Total of column of x minus x bar square is called sigma x minus x bar square. Total of y minus y bar square's column is called sigma y minus y bar square. This is, the raw material is ready. Now in the next step we have to put the values into the formula. Here it is the formula for correlation coefficient. As we all know, correlation of coefficient is denoted by R. The formula for this method, R is equals to sigma x minus x bar into y minus y bar upon into under root sigma x minus x bar square into second under root sigma y minus y bar square. Now we put the values into the formula. Sigma x minus x bar into y minus y bar is 25. Here it is in the numerator position, we write 25 upon under root sigma x minus x bar square. Sigma x minus x bar square is 28, under root 28. Sigma y minus y bar square into under root, that is 34. So into under root 34 is that. Next step, 25, multiplication of 28 and 34. After doing the multiplication of 28 and 34, whatever answer comes, students, we have to find the under root of that particular answer. So 28 into 34, whatever answer comes, we have to find the under root of that particular term, that is 3030.8545. So the final answer of correlation coefficient, that is R, is equals to 0.81. As we all aware, it is nearer to 1, close to 1. So we can say that there is a high degree of positive correlation between height of the father and height of the son. It means the practical implication of this is that when the height of the father is more, similarly the height of son is also more. And if the height of the son is less, then similarly the height of father is less, then the height of son is also less. So they are change in the height of son and father is going in the same direction. So there is a high degree of positive correlation between this particular two variables. Now in this particular method we apply x minus x bar method. In next video lecture, students, we take the method of UV. The another name of method of UV is shortcut method. See here in this method they provide x bar and y bar integer. But if it is given in point, Suppose they give us 167.88. Suppose they provide us 168.89. For example, it is for example. This is called x bar and y bar in fraction, not integer, in point. Same way the digits are also big. See here, the digits are not small, not less than 3030. The digits are big. In such circumstances, when the digits are big, x bar and y bar are also in fraction, or sometimes they provide us the question in points like 0.805, 0.905, 0.678, 0.978. Then we have to apply the UV method. The UV method is also called as a shortcut method. So for this particular lecture, I am confident that you all are now able to do the different sums of statistics by the method of x minus x bar, y minus y bar. When the x bar and y bar are integer, you can able to do the sums yourself. Thanks for your cooperation. Thank you, students.